On, Philadelphia Eagles fans? It's your boy Philly Day One, and your Eagle Pro Bowlers consist of the names Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, well deserved for both. Zach Bond, well deserved. Jalen Carter, depends on how you feel about it. He has been going through a lot of injuries, depending on how you feel about it. He's made plays, he's missed some plays, he's been up and down this season. Cam Jurgens.
Cam Jurgens was the last one.
I don't know what y'all looking at. I don't know what y'all, man, like, you can give Lane Johnson that spot if you wanted to give one of our linemen a Pro Bowl nod. You could have gave Lane Johnson that spot. But whatever. We're going to talk about Jordan Davis. I know y'all seen my short videos, and Jordan Davis didn't get into the Pro Bowl. He was kind of shocked. He was a little hurt by it, but he's deciding to take that frustration out on the Bills. Dallas Goedert with 10 touchdowns probably could have been thought of. If you was going to put Cam Jurgens in there, you probably could have thought of Dallas Goedert. But it didn't. All right. Mia Kims wanted to, she wanted to know if we were going to do anything different for the best rushing back to come, or for us to play best rushing back, if Vic was going to do anything different. And I doubt he would, but we're going to watch that video. Jason McCourty. Jason McCourty is, if you do not know who he is, he's a defensive back who used to play for the New England Patriots. And he explained why getting these couple games in before the playoffs is essential. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in other videos of why it's essential, but we're going to watch that video. So let's get into it. Yeah. Vic Fangio was asked about Jordan Davis not making the Pro Bowl, and this is what he had to say.
He should have, for sure. I think they need to form a committee for the Pro Bowl. Get a couple retired coaches, a couple retired personnel guys, a couple retired players that will take pride in it, and they name it. Not all, everybody and their mothers got a vote.
I agree. I don't take it seriously no more. I know it's a great accolade, and I thought with the way Devontae Smith played, some of these balls he didn't even come his way with as good as he played, and he didn't get in the Pro Bowl. AJ Brown didn't get in the Pro Bowl. This is a down year for the offense, but these guys are playing well. I mean, but you know what? The Pro Bowl is people just liking you. We're not liked. You know what I'm saying? And it steps on the accolades that people are well deserved of. Jordan Davis, if nobody else, deserved to be in the Pro Bowl. Hopefully, none of our guys are in the Pro Bowl, but because we're playing the Super Bowl. But there's some people who deserve those. Before Lane Johnson started getting the Pro Bowl nods, he been deserved the accolades. It was a year where he played Khalil Mack. He played Elvis Dumervil, and what's the other guy? Was playing DeMarcus Ware that year and didn't give a sack up to either one of them. The man was good that year. He's been good ever since, and he got Pro Bowl nods later in his career, which is I don't think it's fair. But as an Eagles fan, this is where we at with it. Like I said, Dallas Goedert probably should have seen it, but he didn't. And Mia want to know what we're gonna do about this run game that's coming. You know what I'm saying? James Cook is leading all rushers with over 1,500 yards. And are we going to play that differently? So let's take a look at the video.
Is Vic Fangio going to stick with the light boxes against Buffalo? It's just Eagles know, you guys fans, you know, we play with the most light boxes of any defense in the league. And it's a big part of why the Eagles don't have the greatest efficiency metrics against the run. A lot of it is structural, right? But the problem is that's exactly how the Bills want to live. They're like, great, cool. We'll take 5 yards a clip and go down the field, and then our quarterback will get it done in the red zone. And it was interesting. I was looking back and I was like, has Vic changed that up against opponents? And I was looking at run heavy teams, Chicago, Detroit, although that's less so. And no, it's just light boxes, light boxes, light boxes.
I don't see him changing nothing up. We stopped the Lions with that. You know what I'm saying? We also stopped the Green Bay Packers with it. So I don't see him changing anything up. I don't feel like he need to change anything up. Lock in on that, make them throw the ball, and do what we do as far as coverage. So I think it's very simple game plan. Jason McCourty talked about what those games mean, those end games, the end of the year. You don't really have nothing to play for. Why play those games? And I kind of agree with him with it. So let's roll tape.
I look at this. I remember back in 2018 when we won the Super Bowl. I was in New England at the time, and we ended up losing the game to Miami on that Miami Miracle. We ended up losing the game in Pittsburgh with a chance to clinch the division. And at that point, all the articles were being written. Mad Dog was on the radio saying, this Patriots team, the dynasty is over. Brady can't do it anymore.
I was?
No.
I jumped to conclusions.
Probably.
I would agree.
Our last two games that season, we played the New York Jets and we played the Buffalo Bills. Two teams that were already eliminated for the playoffs, weren't good football teams. We beat up on both of them. The confidence that we gained as a football team now walking into the playoffs allowed us to feel good and go win football games. We're going to continue to talk about for this Philadelphia Eagles team. Oh, well, they beat the Raiders. The Raiders stink. Oh, well, they beat the Commanders. Jaden Daniels is not out there. Marcus Mariota got hurt. Beyond all of that, this is an offense that got a new offensive coordinator in Kevin Patullo at the beginning of this season. Throughout the entire season, we've talked about what's their identity. They're trying to figure that out. They're trying to get on the same page where players believe in coaches and coaches believe in players. Throughout the stretch of these last 4 games, they've already won 2. They play Buffalo next. They can win that game and then beat the Commanders. You're now looking at an Eagles team that we know has championship pedigree. A lot of those same players are still on there. You already mentioned getting healthy with Lane Johnson and Jalen Carter. Now you have a quarterback who's thrown 5 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
The confidence is built. These is practice games. Yeah, they live, but they practice games. These guys are going to go up against real, like that way you can see it work. And if this happened, it don't shock you. If this happened, that don't shock you. You can still play a really good game with people moving and real speed. That way you know what to expect. We got something in with what we're working with. Certain stuff is gonna work, certain stuff ain't gonna work. You're gonna get a good feel of what works, what don't work, what you need to add to all that going up into the playoffs. And you know what else? This makes this offense. Defense is pretty much set in stone, but makes this offense a little less predictable. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that we're adding in now, there's not years of footage on it, like months and months of footage on it. It's just these last couple games of it. You know what I'm saying? So you having ideas on how to counter it and stuff like that, you got those. People got to stop it first. So the first couple people to stop it, then you add on to it, and this can become a downhill slope. I believe that this stuff can help us, propel us to being at the end of the year, playing in the Super Bowl, hopefully winning a Super Bowl, making the system really easy on Jalen Hurts. So that's my take on it. Tell me what y'all think in the screen. Look, who on this Pro Bowl unit you feel like got shanked? Because I might have missed some people. Who you feel like got snubbed outside of Jordan Davis? Who you feel like got snubbed in the Pro Bowl votings? And that's all I got, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on so you don't miss no video. And we out. Let's go Birds.